start streaming. Live now on Facebook, so we're shooting right now.
On Facebook or YouTube?
It just said Facebook.
Cycle Fever TV is brought to you by these great sponsors, so support them. Call Tough Turf for all your landscaping and irrigation needs. Check out Seminole Power Sports for all their brands of motorcycles, accessories, and service. DA's Cafe, where it's all happening. Bikes, cars, great food, rock and roll music. Come on by. USA Payroll, payroll tax service, workforce benefit solutions, insurance, and human resources. Check them out.
Where are you pointing?
I'm all over the place.
We got people everywhere. We got stuff going on.
Oh, I tell you what, we're so busy.
We're up,
papers are blowing.
We're up here on the 80th floor.
You know, we've been moved.
We've been moved.
A tattoo shop took our place over.
Well, that's all right.
So John's getting a tattoo, but I can't tell you where. It's a squirrel.
I'm more worried about what it is than where it's going to go. That's my problem.
No, you got to worry about both with him.
Welcome, everybody. It's another great Thursday night.
I'll tell you what. It threatened like it was going to rain, and we got a little bit of the parking lot, but usually the bikes don't come in until dark.
Yeah.
So we got some people in there, but we got a great show tonight.
I think people were waiting to see if it was going to rain, how bad it was, hoping it blows over.
John's idea was we were going to have you stand here with the lightning rod and see if the lightning was coming in.
I'll do anything for this show.
Oh, right.
You know that.
Yeah, I do.
You shot me out of a slingshot.
All right, well, you want to talk a little bit about what we got going tonight?
That's what we should do.
All right. Well, the first one is a video that Mark's putting together. It's called Against the Wind.
Well, I hope Mark already put it together.
Well, I did it.
Crap.
I fixed it.
All right.
Now, basically, he's starting rides to different places.
Yeah.
You know how Mark loves to ride. So he's putting these things together, and it should be a great time. Then we want to talk about the commercial, because that's a commercial.
The commercial's a commercial.
All right. Now we got an interview with Rick, and this should be pretty interesting, this interview.
Yep.
He's going to talk about two things. One, there's a ride this Saturday. Yep. Welcome to a live show, everybody. Anyhow, Rick's going to talk about a ride. It's about a Vietnam veteran that was killed in action, and they identified his remains, and he's going to tell us more about it.
Like 50-something years or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
70.
Yep.
How many years? How many years for them to identify the remains? 52 years.
And then
That's me. That's when I was born.
They're flying the remains in from Hawaii to Tampa, and then the ride is going from Tampa to Winter Haven. See, I got that.
You're on the ball, man.
Oh, man.
You're on it.
Got it. Got it. Go to Winter Haven.
Good thing Rick's going to tell us all the details.
And then after that, we got, when you guys were in Leesburg shooting all the bands.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's kind of fuzzy.
Your wife might don't want to remember it either. But anyhow, when we shot all the bands, I didn't know the names, so I just put the bands up in a bunch of crowd shots. It was a lot of fun.
So it's what, band 1, band 2?
Basically.
All right.
Yeah. I know the Rocket Fly was one of them. I know that.
Was one.
And I don't know who the main line was that night, but he was pretty good.
It was fantastic. It was from Creed. I got to get his name.
Oh, good. I'm glad you can't remember. Then we're going to do an interview with the USO, and Michael's going to come in. He's going to talk a little bit about the USO.
All right.
Why is John giving me that look?
That's his I'm out of Stella look. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, gosh. And then we got...
That's it. Sorry, man. We'll load it up later.
And then we got Throwback Thursday, which is Bike Week 2000.
All right.
And that's where Bill gave me a rash.
I don't want to know what kind of rash.
All right. So, you ready to start?
I'm ready.
All right, we'll give the order.
All right, well, Lexa's taking care of everything back there for us today. Lexa, let's see what it's against the wind.
Been down this road 100 times before, and I can drive it in my sleep from here to our cabin. The sign says it's 20 miles more. And this road is lonesome and I'm feeling blue, and I can't get you off of my mind. When I get back, babe, I'm gonna stay. Don't wanna leave you behind.
How far is
There
All
we
right.
go.
There we go.
Hey, the DJ just mentioned this. I tell you, we're big time on that.
Yeah, big time wet. So while that was going on about Mark's riding, which, listen, Mark loves riding.
You got it.
And he wants to take people around and take them to events and do things, so that's fantastic. So get a hold of Mark. He'll take you out for some rides. He's got some already booked, and find out what he's got going on. In the meantime, while that clip was playing, the rain came in.
I know.
So we're getting wet, and John said we can't move. So when John says we can't move, we're going to stay here and get wet.
All right. So what do we got next? I think we'll do a little hurry up.
All right, commercial.
Commercial time.
This is simply the most famous motor diner on the planet. Born in 1938 in London, England, it was notorious as a place for teenage rockers to hang out on motorbikes. Here in Orlando today, this is the first Ace Cafe in the USA. We're a restaurant, a bar, a concert hall, a place to shop. Basically, we're a gathering place for anybody who likes bikes, cars, and rock and roll.
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Tough Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Tough Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Tough Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's tougher.
Number one in fast fun, Seminole Power Sports. Number one in fast fun, Seminole Power Sports.
There's a whole lot of opportunity out there, and as the owner of your own business, that's what you need to be focusing on. Not payroll, hiring, and compliance. That's what we do. We're USA Payroll, and we started our business in 1994. So we've been there. We understand the growing pains and the not enough hours in the day that come with owning a business. So let us provide you with another opportunity. Help. We're USA Payroll, keeping your business in check.
Hey, look! Somebody new showed up. What's up, guys? Hey, do me a favor. Okay, that's good.
That's good. John, be sure you get me in the frame.
We have Rick up here, and Rick, I know you didn't bring the rain because it's been raining every Thursday.
Yeah.
But you're here for a really important reason. You sent me an email and you said that you got a ride going this Saturday for a Vietnam vet that was killed in action.
Correct.
And they just identified his remains.
Correct.
And they're now going to fly him from Hawaii to Tampa and Tampa to Winter Haven where the family lives. Tell me about it.
Okay. United States Motorcycle Court Charities, which is my nonprofit. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We're supporting the Patriot Guard riders. The PGR is an amazing nonprofit organization. They do honor runs for our veterans, first responders. This Saturday, which is in 2 days, Colonel Peter Stewart, he flew in World War II. He re-enlisted for the Korean War, flew additional combat missions in Vietnam, where he eventually was shot down and lost his life. So for 52 years, he was missing in action.
Wow, that's right.
Through the grace of God and through an amazing organization, they finally identified his remains. And his family, his widowed wife is 94 years old, and he has 6 children. They all live in Winter Haven. So they're flying his remains on Saturday from Hawaii. The Patriot Guard riders, our organization, we're probably going to have 100 bikes out there. We're going to escort his remains from Tampa International Airport out to Winter Haven, the funeral home. And then there are additional services Sunday, which is Father's Day. The family will have an event at the church. But it's an amazing story, an amazing hero for this U.S. Air Force veteran.
You know, it's typical for Rain for that, because God's crying about what's happening.
Right.
So,
and it's amazing. I mean, we've got rain here. Sometimes we as bikers, we kind of complain about it. Our veterans are out there. Our veterans are out there. It doesn't matter what. They're out there fighting for our freedoms, protecting this great country. So to all our veterans out there, God bless you. We sincerely thank you for what you do.
Yes, we all thank you.
if somebody wants to get on the ride, how they get in touch with you and how do they do this?
They can go on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/United States Motorcycle Corps Charities, or you can visit our website, www.usmcc.org.
Okay. All right, so
I was just going to say real quick, the event is, we want to be at the airport at parking lot B, which is a cell phone parking lot at the Tampa International Airport by 12 o'clock. We expect to have KSU, which is known as Kickstands Up, by 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, Kickstands Up. All right.
Now, I will say that I'm kind of sorry to say that we won't be there because we've already got a couple other things going, and you just told me last week. But if you get some footage from that, get it to me, and we'll put it up next week and let everybody see the ride and what you got.
Absolutely,
okay?
we'll do.
Now, that's one thing you got going. You're a busy man. Tell me, what else you got going?
And the following weekend, which is June 23rd, we are sponsoring the Patriot Guard Riders Snowball Loop Run, Snowball Express. The Snowball Express is a nonprofit organization out of Texas. They are a part of the Gary Sinise Foundation. This event is going to happen at Space Coast Harley-Davidson in Palm Bay, which is out by Melbourne. This organization is amazing. For the past 12 years, they bring in children, 1,300 children about. These are Gold Star children, Gold Star families. The word Gold Star, for those who do not know, simply means that's a family of a fallen military hero. So they've always held events in Fort Worth, Texas area. This December, they're flying in 1,300 children to the happiest place on earth. And where's that?
Disney.
Walt Disney World. Our event is sponsoring the Patriot Guard Riders. We want to provide a cut, which is biker language or biker terminology, a leather vest. Each child will receive a leather vest, and we're having patches donated from throughout the country, military patches, police, fire, whatever it is. That way the kids can go ahead and design their own cut.
That's really cool.
And what better to do this? You know, it's sponsored by American Airlines, Gary Sinise Foundation, the Snowball Express. What better to bring in all these children together and these families where they can bond with one another.
They're going through the same thing.
Exactly. And hopefully they'll build relationships, friendships for the rest of their lives.
Outstanding.
People that can all relate together. No, that's fantastic. Well, you got a lot of things going on, right?
So now the kids are coming in, what, in December?
In December.
Okay. In December. So what you're doing is you're getting a ride to collect money to help offset some of the expenses.
We've got 13 cuts to provide through the Patriot Guard Riders. Doug Stone and David Shelton, they're the Florida state leaders for the Patriot Guard Riders.
Okay.
So 1,300 vests, they can get them at $10 a piece. That's $13,000 that they need to raise. So that's why we're doing this event. We're going to have you guys join us in a fall event. We'll do another one here in Orlando, and we'll go from there.
Okay, it sounds good to me.
Crazy John said he'll foot the whole bill.
Wait a minute. What's this?
Hey, John, you going to foot the whole bill?
It's going to cost one Stella.
What is?
Oh, we'll take it.
Oh, more than one. Here you go. Little rain protection.
It's raining. We got to wear it.
Got me.
They make me do for this show.
And here's something. For those who may not realize what this is a camel honoring. It's a silicone ring. The reason why I wear this on my pointer finger, it's a trigger finger. This is a silent reminder to support our veterans. PTSD is an epidemic that is just... That's something that we who do not suffer from PTSD, have not been in battle, in war, Afghanistan, Iraq, wherever it may be. You come back with some major wounds.
How can you not?
And this is just a silent reminder to say support our veterans. It's 22, now it's down to 20 veterans a day. 20 veterans a day committing suicide.
And I talk about it, and it's so sad because it's not like coming back with a broken arm and broken leg and we all see it and you know what's going on. Unfortunately, you can't see it, you don't know what they're going through, and that's the sad part about it.
It's amazing. Irish people, but I was riding my Harley not too long ago, and a song came on from the 1980s. And I thought of an old girlfriend up in New York, Kim Pachilla. It's just,
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
this is her father.
Hey, no. That's enough.
It's amazing how music, sounds, smell, anything can trigger you. Same thing with our veterans. It could be burning diesel fuel. It could be a plastic bag out on the road. It could be a white Toyota van, fireworks, whatever it may be. So be aware of that, folks.
Well, so that you know, one of my old roommates was a Vietnam vet, and he killed himself on Christmas Eve, really. And what happened was, we lived in a small town, and the cops caught him in the front yard, and he had a rifle in the front yard. So we got his brother, and we talked him out of it. We took the rifle away from him, and he just kind of wandered the backyard, had a pistol, and that was it. And the same thing. I mean, you don't know what, when, or why. It just happens.
And our Vietnam veterans, when they came back, they were not welcomed.
Treated right.
They were treated
terribly.
Unbelievable.
Terribly.
And PTSD really wasn't known back then. So it was difficult to try. It was like, get over it, or snap out of
what's wrong
that.
with you?
It's not that easy, folks.
No, it's not.
So-
So I'm glad that that it's more more known now.
Right.
And so at least we can help. We can try to help, and there's things going on. But
Right.
I listen. God bless all of you.
Let me throw one more thing real quick. Those
my
of you
guest.
who are suffering from PTSD, my nonprofit is tied in with UCF Restores out of the University of Central Florida. They provide virtual reality therapy. Over 65% success rate.
Wow.
Free of charge to our veterans.
Yeah.
Free of charge to our first responders. We had Pulse here 2 years ago in Orlando. So those who are suffering from PTSD, contact Dr. Deborah Beidel, UCF Restores, or message us at United States Motorcycle Court Charities. We'll hook you up.
UCF Restore.
You guys got to do that.
Don't be afraid to make the call. Right.
Yeah.
Please.
We don't need any more vets taking their own lives.
Right.
You did enough for us. Try to
Let us help you
enjoy.
out.
Yeah.
Let everybody
Reach out.
reach in.
So
And I got to thank you guys for what you do. Without a doubt, Cycle Fever TV, you guys do an amazing job. You guys do these different events. You support nonprofit organizations. I believe you're having an event in July the 15th.
Yes.
Based out of here. So we want to thank you as well for having us on here. My two board members back here, John White and Jason Levinson, are back there. His wife, Susan.
Yeah. Who's holding the umbrella?
That's John White.
John, thank you. You can't go anywhere. You're there for the show.
No, he's a new grip on the show.
But again, just wanted to thank you guys for what you guys do, for supporting us, for allowing us to be here and share these missions.
That's why
what
we're
we're
here.
about.
We try telling everybody, especially for people that don't understand the biking world.
Right.
Bikers go way out of their way to help everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So John's coming in with a towel now. It's a little late.
But no, that again, that's why we do this, folks. We if you have something you want us to let people know about, please just let us know. And Rick's a perfect example. This is great. He was full of knowledge and telling you about, again, where to go to get help at UCF, right?
Right.
So all these things. So don't hesitate. Let us know. We're more than happy to talk about it.
All right, I mean, is this it? Are we going to throw it back to Leesburg or not yet?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
right, let's throw it back to Leesburg.
Let's see how she is.
How you guys out there?
out here cleaning us off, getting us all done up and ready to go. And then we got Mike out here.
Yep.
And Michael and I, we're sitting there watching the screen and talking about the band. And I'm like, hey, that was the lead singer of Creed. And Michael knows his name. He said, Scott Staff. So that was it. So that's who was out there. And he was a headliner. I gotta tell you, he was actually really cool.
Was he?
Usually when we're filming at Leesburg, they say we can film for like a song and a song and a half, and then we have to get out.
Yeah.
He said we could stay for the whole thing.
Wow.
So John got to finish his 6th or 7th beer.
Yeah.
And kept going.
Well, Michael's here because you know what? I'm going to call this Veterans Night.
This is Veterans Night, which is great.
Yep. And Mike's got a great cause. We go to it every year, and the USO ride leaves out of Kissimmee, the Harley. It's called Kissimmee South, right?
Harley Davidson South.
South. It's in Kissimmee, and you have a great ride out there.
Yep.
And
Police escorted.
Police escorted, everything else. So I want you to talk a little bit about not only the ride and the date, but what do we do with everything from that ride?
Okay, the ride is scheduled for September 15th this year. It's a 70-mile police escorted ride through Lake Orange and Osceola County. Okay?
Good you got Osceola in there, because that's the main one.
Yeah, I would have got killed for that one. So it starts at Orlando Harley Davidson South, it returns to Orlando Harley Davidson South.
You start at what time for sign up?
Start registration is 8:30 a.m.
Okay, and they have donuts there if you get there early enough.
They're early enough. Yep. Unless Hank eats them all.
Yeah, right.
Because he always wants his truck parked next to the donut.
Exactly. I noticed.
I told you not to tell everybody
He claims that spot, doesn't he? Where do you want to park? Where's the donut?
People thought I was working in that truck. I'm bringing my own coffee maker this time. I'm going to plug it in and have coffee and donuts.
So, the ride goes through, like I said, Osceola Lake in Orange County, returns back to Orlando Harley South. The money that's raised for this ride is 100% goes to care packages for U.S. troops. That's the only money that we raise all year to pay for those care packages. Without this ride, we wouldn't even be able to do the program.
Now, I don't want to call it the home office, but the main office is out of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
And so they come in from Jacksonville and they support it.
Yep.
And you have, I got to say, you have a bunch of loyal volunteers there, because everybody, you don't just show up to a ride and ride.
No. The most we've had is over 1,000 riders.
And how about all the helpers putting the packages together?
Yeah.
I mean, these our veterans out there, when they get these care packages, that means something. Getting a little something from home. I mean, what's in the packages? It's all sorts of things, right?
All sorts of things. Hand sanitizer, wipes, all
Things we take for granted.
Things we take for granted every day.
Yeah.
I mean, these, it's a great ride. We do it in September. It gets them their care package by Christmas, a little thing from home.
Yep.
Now, you have a disc jockey out there. You got the same one this year?
We have Big Dog and Paul show.
Okay,
Every year they come out.
They come out and do a great job.
Yep. Got already got Osceola County Fire Department. They already agreed to come
with
back.
the flag?
Come out, put the big flag up. Everybody rides under it.
Yeah. You can't beat that. I got to tell you, we shoot that every year. Matter of fact, that's in the start of our show.
Yeah, it is. It's in our show.
Yep. You see where the bikes go out. That's the flag. That is from that ride.
It gives me chills every time riding under that. It's something else.
I always let Shawn ride up front.
Yep, you do. I appreciate that.
Have him tell you about the time he missed the turtle.
Yeah.
That turtle.
He blames
came
it
out of nowhere. I'm telling you
he
guys,
blames it on Mark.
Came out of nowhere.
See, I can understand that.
He blames that on Mark all the time.
So if everybody looks right down here, I told him this earlier. I said, Mike, I won't screw this up. It's the 14th annual USO benefit ride on the 15th of September. How's that? 8:30? You can get there earlier if you want, but 8:30. Bring as many people as you want. It's a great ride. And then they come back, and the best part about it is, not only are you helping the USO, but then you get to eat.
Yeah.
And you got some great barbecue.
Oh yeah, same cook team that's been there for years. Those guys all volunteer.
Did you know that I was in the back helping them? Helping them eat it. Yeah, I'm helping them eat it.
Helping them clean up. So Michael,
I said, you want me to test this stuff to make sure it's okay?
I'm surprised you didn't go into a diabetic coma after so much.
It takes a lot more than that, Michael, to take him out.
Now, if you could get me the ice cream truck closer to my truck, that would be the final one.
Donuts, barbecue, ice cream.
The banner.
Yes, sir.
All right. Unfortunately, we can't shoot to the bottom of the banner. It's got sponsors on there. It's got a bunch of things. And thank you very much for putting us on there. We appreciate it. Tell people about this banner. What's this banner about?
This banner will be at Orlando Harley South and a couple other places. If you follow us on Facebook on USO Benefit, we take this banner out. We let people sign it. We have a total of 5 of them. We get them filled up really quick, and this banner goes into the care package to the different camps for our troops to see that we truly appreciate what they're doing for us.
And we're going to be the first ones to sign this one, correct?
Yeah, Hank's
Can I put my X on there?
Hank's gonna put an X, so nobody else can put an X because we won't know who it is.
You guys are tough.
So
You know who put you up to that, right? Yeah, Junior over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you what. You can take my hand and help me spell my name out. How's that? Oh,
Actually, what I'll do is I'll take a French fry, Michael, and I'll move it, and he'll just follow. You watch how good he follows that French fry.
It'll probably have chocolate from the donut.
Yeah, trace it. So no,
guys are
that's,
so bad.
that's fantastic. They get to hang it up with the troops, and they get the care packages. It's a great cause, another great cause, everybody. This is just fantastic. So any way we can help, we love to help. We love to ride. You guys take
You want to sign it on the air?
It's fantastic. Sure, where are we going to sign it?
All right, let me go first because I don't want him taking my spot.
Uh-oh.
Hey, John. You want to come out and get this camera show me signing? Come on. There it is. I see it. Okay. That's it. Knock all the cameras over this one. Use that one. Okay. Here's some of the... Sean, if you pull that out, they can kind of see some of the sponsors. No, don't. Leave that there. Pull the bottom up. Okay. Orlando Harley Davidson. They got Fran Hesh, USO, Cycle Fever, and what's this one?
Smash Customs.
Customs?
Yep.
Smash Customs. So those are some of your sponsors, and I'm going to go put my X right.
You're excited. I have faith in you. Here, I'll come down there. I'll hold that taut.
Oh, all right. You got it?
Yeah. And then you'll turn over there.
That don't look like no X.
Yeah, no, he's getting fancy now. Well, too bad Mark's not here. We'll have to get Mark to sign it.
How's that?
Yep.
When he makes it.
Here's yours.
All right.
Now hold this, and then Jack can sign it.
There we go. Am I supposed to use my real name?
Yeah.
All right.
John Beresford Tipton.
Lightning rod.
John? Youngster. You're going to have to go hold John.
This side.
Lexa, come on out.
Picture. Come on over here, John. Lex, hold on around here, dear. Wait around there. I'll get
No, you're going to, okay, you're going to come and sign? Pull it up. Okay. All right, Lexa.
You gotta put crazy in front of that.
All right, I will. Now, everybody, they're going to tell you all the spots they're at. You need to go sign this. I know. Oh, look at that. She printed.
There you go. When it
Cursive.
when it can be read. You gonna put crazy on there or what? Because no one knows who John is. You're the official Crazy.
I'll tell you what.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Get Mark. Get
Mark, yeah.
When Mark
We'll
gets
send
down
Mark
here.
over to one of the places.
Yeah.
Who stole the pen?
Here we go. Right here, Dad. John
I
stole
got
it.
the top.
Yep. Here we go. I'll give it to John.
It's not ours.
All right. Hey, man. Thank you so much again for coming out, talking to us, telling us about this great cause, letting us, sign the banner here. That's fantastic. We appreciate it.
Now, I know everybody, September 15th looks like it's a long ways off.
It's like
Mark
that.
it on your calendar.
Yeah.
September 15th, we'll be out there. You can catch me eating donuts. What the heck?
Catch me dodging turtles.
Yeah. and Crazy John, I don't know what he'll be doing. But anyhow,
he'll be
he's
keeping us
drinking
in line.
Stella, but you can't drink that early in the morning.
He'll be keeping us in line.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah, right. So anyhow, there we go. USO, the 14th annual. It's the benefit, and you need to come out. It's a great, great ride. It's escorted, and every time I'm out there, I have a blast. So come on out, say hello, and then when you're there, check out, see where Michael is. He's always walking
He's
around with the
always-
headset, trying to
Yeah.
direct stuff. Say hello to him. come up and say hello to us. We just love it when people come up and go, hey, are you the crazy guys from that show? So yes.
Yep.
So that's what we're looking at.
That'd be us.
You got anything you want to end with?
I just want to thank y'all for all y'all support.
Oh no, that's
That's
nothing.
the easy part, man. What we do is easy. What you do is the tough part.
Yep.
I mean, what? We're gonna let Alexa know that it's time to show the throwback to Leesburg.
No, not Leesburg.
Oh,
It throws back to.
well, I can't see. There's
It
no.
says Throwback Thursday Bike Fest.
Oh, well, mine's
it's actually
all,
Bike
mine's all washed out. I can't read.
Alexa, throw it back to the Bike Fest Thursday.
Throw it somewhere, Alexa.
Yep, thanks guys.
Middle of October, look, we're out here watching the leaves change. Leaves change? This is South Florida. The leaves don't change. Okay? How about this? The weather. The change in the weather is getting cold. Cold. It's 90 degrees, Hank. 90 degrees. Question. Anything you like about October? Yeah, Hank, I'll tell you. I like Halloween. That's it, Halloween? Well, you come up with something. I was so excited about coming to Daytona. I wasn't worried about the directions. There's a whole lot of things to do here, and Bill's going to tell us. Oh, man. Bill's missing again? Hey, welcome to the Hank Cycle Show. Bill, where have you been?
Now, wait, you ought to see all the stuff I found. You ought to see all the things I got to do around here. It's amazing.
Whoa, slow down.
What do you mean slow down? I was telling you, they got bungee cord, they got the beach, they got people. Like, you ought to see all the people I'm saying. Wow, man.
All right, that's it. That's it.
No, I want to tell you. Look,
That's it. Stop. When you think of Daytona, what do you think about?
Motorcycles.
All right, we're gonna get back to no. We're gonna get back to everything you talked about, but right now, let's worry a little bit about bikes.
That's why I came to Daytona. I think what I like best about Daytona, the people, the stories, the bikes, the vendors. Hey, the bikes. Did I mention the bikes?
While at the exhibition tent checking out new bikes, Bill met Rhonda, a custom painter who almost started with a different kind of ride.
I was a horse enthusiast when I was a small child, and I wanted a horse, and my father and I went to the area stable, and we picked out a horse, and we went to the tack shop and picked out the bridle and combs and everything, and we were on our way to pick the horse up, and he looked down at me in the car and said, "Mini bikes don't eat hay when they're in the garage." Turned around the middle of the road and headed to the motorcycle shop.
Rhonda rode dirt bikes as an adolescent, and while she steered away from street bikes for almost 20 years, she did begin a skill which helped develop her current business.
Dropped out of college and went to auto body tech school when I was 19 or 20. I was in college for two and a half years. And
what is the first thing that you custom painted?
A 61 Impala two-door SS coupe, and it was a mess.
At the age of 30, she rekindled her two-wheel spirit and began riding again.
I saw more motorcycles on the road. I always had a passion for motorcycles. I think they're beautiful, the feeling of riding, and I turned 30 and I bought myself a motorcycle. It was my present.
Her business developed into both custom painting and parts, but it was her bike that always served as the test product.
I like trying new things on my own bikes, and I do a lot of work for customers that they love and they like, but I always try something new and subtle, and I took two colors here, and instead of making it a direct two-tone, I blended the colors together. I made it real subtle. I tried to make the whole bike look sort of mysterious. If you ever look at a motorcycle and you can start counting the number of colors on there, chances are all those colors have to be a applied at different times, and everything else has to be masked off. So the more colors you get into and the more overlapping of designs is more time.
No! Hey! Hey!
What do we got here? All right, filling in for us.
Here's my bike in the night. The damn rain again.
Oh man, we're having a tough time for biking tonight.
Oh yeah, this is a tough month. A lot of rain.
I want to say one thing. We were out here when it was pouring rain. You were in there.
Hey, that's my job. That's my job.
But he brought us little hats.
I saw that.
I brought you some towels. What the hell you want? I brought me a Stella.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't bring us a
But anyhow,
we'll figure something out for biking tonight, right? We'll have to do something special. 4 in one night or something.
Yeah. But here's the thing, John. Tell me about what happened, because I know that you were in Daytona when we were there filming that night.
Well, I heard about the girl that you know her dad was taking her, got the bridle and stuff. They were taking her to get a horse, right? They're going to get the horse, and as he's driving there, he's thinking, and he said, you know what? A bike is better. I don't have to feed it. Turned around and got her a bike, and then when she was 30, she really came into bikes again. Yep. And now she paints them. She's customized them, and she's really into them. But it's funny that Dad said, you know what? It's a lot easier to take care of motorcycles.
Good man. Good man.
But it seemed like you had a good time too.
I'll tell you what. That was a great time. But being with you guys is even better, because I never know. Bill was like, he was an encyclopedia, so I could know what he was going to do.
Yeah.
You guys, I have no idea how this got here.
Oh, that shit's on now.
That's good.
You don't mess.
That's good.
You don't talk on Superman tape, man. You don't spit into the wind.
Hey.
You don't touch Crazy John's beer.
And I'll tell you what, John's brother Brian just showed up.
Oh, it's a Cheney.
The Cheney guys.
All the Cheneys come out after the rain.
After the rain.
But all right.
Well, we'll bring him out in a minute.
Yeah, we'll have him come out actually and talk about Porsche night coming up.
Yeah.
Because we got, is that next? This coming
on Monday.
Yeah. This coming on Monday. He's
June 18th. June 18th.
So listen, we're going to hit rides and events right now.
Yep.
Since the rain washed all my papers out, let me put my glasses on so I can try to read something. All right, so rides and events. First thing, Mama C contacted me. I can't even hardly see through these glasses. They got water spots. Mama C contacted me. She's got a ride. There we go. All right, thanks, John. She's got a ride. It's the second annual Father's Day party. It's not a ride, it's a party. I keep saying ride, it's a party. Second day annual party. And, you know, this is dedicated in honor of those 4 children in that domestic hostage situation.
Oh yeah.
So it's being dedicated to them. So it's that's really cool. It's also for the officer that's in critical condition that was shot. You know, Mama C's always doing stuff for the children. Always
putting her time in.
It's their second annual Fun Day Sunday, I believe it's called. But it's on Father's Day. It's from 1 to 8, and it's at the Boot Hill. The legendary Boot Hill Saloon.
Yep.
So that's where it's at. So never mind him over there on the side. Don't listen to him. Don't pay attention.
All my papers are blowing all over.
So if you can make it to that, if you're in that area, stop by, give Mama C a big hug, tell her we said hello. But again, she's always doing great causes for children, and we love it when you reach out, Mama C, and tell us, the things that you're going on. I know you don't pat yourself on the back, so let us pat you on the back, because you're fantastic with all the things you do.
Raising money.
Children,
raising money.
These families, these parents, raising money and giving back. So she's a special lady.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Now, this one, this kind of tough one. A buddy of ours, he came out. We did an interview before the season for American Flat Track.
Yep.
Doug came on the show because Doug works for American Flat Track. He gets everybody going ahead of time. And
great MC.
Yeah, he's a great MC. Just a great guy. Well, unfortunately, Doug was in a dirt bike accident. And unfortunately had to have part of his leg amputated. So he's not going to be able to work for the next couple of months. So there's a Fund Me link that we want to put up there.
There it is.
And there it is. All right. So Doug's on Instagram. His handle is Daytona_HD_wheelies because he's a wheelie stunt guy.
He was a trunk stunt rider.
He's been out in Daytona for years. So that's his Instagram handle. If you go there, you can see the link for it. But we also have it up there. It's fundly.com/recovery-fun-4. So there it is. Please take that down. If you forget it, go to Daytona_HD_wheelies and click on there. Anything you can give. It doesn't matter how big, how small.
He's always giving everybody else.
Bikers help a biker.
He's got a great attitude. He's going to do well. Beautiful little girl, his wife, they're all going to keep him going. He's going to stay positive, but this will help get him paying some of those bills.
He needs a little help. He's going to need a little help.
Next 3 or 4 months. So, Doug, we're with you, brother. So, matter of fact, we can't wait to see you out here on the show again. So that's what we'll do with that. Now, this one's really wet. So, let's see. Now, Dionyse here, right? They're right here at the Ace Cafe. They're down here on the end. They've got some stuff going on. Like we said, there's always something going on here at the Ace. Well, Dionyse
may not go outside, but
if it's raining, it'll be somewhere.
But there's something.
June 17th. Okay, so what is that? Is this Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, because today's the 14th.
Sunday.
It's Sunday. So this Sunday at 1 p.m. they're having a viewing party. Right, it's pretty cool for the MotoGP Championship. It's round 7. So you just head into the Dionyse shop.
They've
got food, refreshments.
If they had Stella, John would be there.
Just hang out, watch the race, and have a good time because that's what they're all about. And then, meander around, take a look at some of the great leathers they've got.
Oh, I love their stuff.
But that's really cool that they have a little get together and everybody's invited. Come on out, have a good time, and it's the MotoGP, and it's round 7. So come out and enjoy it this Sunday.
It'll be a good time. See some nice hardware.
All sorts of stuff.
Hey, Brian, come on out a minute.
Well, I
want to talk, Brian, about this one. These are rides, and this
come on in. The water's warm.
What you got going on? This is my 3 sons. Cheney, and Cheney.
And Kevin's the smart one. He's not here.
Anyhow, the reason I brought him out is for 2 reasons. Number one,
to throw us all off because we weren't expecting it.
No, I'm going to stay with the script. Almost. On July 14th. Okay, that's a Saturday. I want you to get all your Porsche guys and all the rest of the car guys to come out because this is what we're doing. We're going to meet here at the Ace Cafe, and then we're going to ride over to Kissimmee. Now, you've been there, so you know what it's like. To the Fire Frogs, to the baseball game. Some baseball. Here's the deal. We're going to ask $5 donation to go to charity. So they'll come in here, they'll donate $5, pick a nice charity, give it to them. And we're thinking maybe one of the guys who was on here earlier for the veterans and the kids, will probably give the money to them. They ride to the stadium.
Maybe we can do 2.
We are going to do 2. Don't be calling my
not ride, charity. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you. You stay over there.
I'm staying right here.
Now, anyhow, the cars are going to ride from here. We're going to go over to the stadium. They're going to have an area set up. We'll have a car show. All right? $10. $10 buys you, are you ready? A ticket to the game, a hamburger, hot dog, or barbecue, and a drink for $10.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that. Now, here's the neat thing.
And that's some good baseball.
And a car show and a baseball game. But it gets better than that. It's the 50th anniversary for the Yellow Submarine for the Beatles. Now, they can't say the Beatles, but they can say the Yellow Submarine.
Okay. Well, you just said the Beatles.
They can. I can. I can say anything you want. Oh, look, there it is right there on the screen. Now, here's the deal. If you buy your tickets before July 1st and you say that you're coming in from the car show, they're going to draw a name out, and that name gets to throw the first pitch out.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Okay?
There you go.
That's 1. Number 2, they're going to sell, they got special colored uniforms for this thing, like the Yellow Submarine. They're going to sell the uniforms to people in an auction.
The specialty jersey.
Right off of the players.
Cool.
So if you got a favorite player, you can go and you say, hey, you know what, I like that outfit, and it,
Awesome.
so that is it. And then they
And
have
there's
a band.
more.
There's more. It never stops. Yeah. I wrote it down.
You just pay shipping.
I wrote it down. I can't find it.
There it is. It's over here.
No, it's over here.
Okay.
They got a band coming in. It's called the Liverpool Band, and it's all oldies from the Beatles.
Nice.
So the band's going to play during the car show and before the game.
Well, I can definitely vouch for the Fire Frogs. It's great baseball. There's a lot of great kids playing out there, straight out of college, making their way in professional baseball. The baseball is good. It's a fun stadium.
It's an Atlanta franchise.
Yeah, it'll be a great time.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, we have a friend who pitches for them, so
Hopefully he'll pitch that night.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, the next night you're going to have to borrow a bike, okay? Because on Sunday we're going to do the same thing. Sunday though, we're going to have the bikes come in, and Sunday's a day game, Saturday's a night game. All right. So we're going to do the same thing, and on Sunday, if I can read it, $10 a ticket, hot dog, cheeseburger, barbecue, sandwich, chips, drink, pitch opportunity, giveaways. So everything we're going to do, it's going to be run through the Ace Cafe, Cycle Fever TV, and the disc jockeys are pushing it. And so come on down. The disc jockeys, I'm pretty sure, are going to be there on Sunday, not on Saturday. They're coming down Sunday.
Great way for America's pastime. Watch some good baseball. Have fun. Bring your car out.
I think you watched some college baseball too.
Oh yeah.
He was
I know you did, Florida man.
That's right.
Go Gators.
We just came from a Gator Club event. Tonight we were over in Winter Park at the Bruce Distillery. Pretty cool place. Yeah, it was a pretty cool place. So that's why we're a little late getting here.
No problem. Now,
Celebrating, moving on.
That's
now
right.
I'm going to jump a little off of this because I have the power.
Right.
On Monday night.
Actually, it's because he doesn't stop
Oh,
talking.
here we go.
All right, on Monday night.
where he's at.
I want you to know I looked at the footage. It came out great.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so you got it. No problems. You tell me how much footage the footage with the GM one is good. The one with I can't think of Lynn,
yeah.
and then all of the different cars. So I got about 45 minutes worth of video.
My goodness, wow.
But we'll only put 2 or 3 up, and hopefully you'll have a guest. If you don't, John will be your guest.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'll be the guest.
So it'll be a surprise for Monday night, but it's really all in celebration for the 70th anniversary of Porsche. So it was 1948 when the first Porsche road car was put out there, the Gamun 356. We talked about that in one of our earlier shows.
Yep.
So this past weekend it was celebrated all over the world at all the different Porsche dealerships around the world, the 70th anniversary, and we did that here in Orlando. We had a great time, so that's great.
The first car that we interviewed, was that like the one of the first models? It was a 56 or something.
It was a 57 356.
Okay.
That was a very cool car. Yep. Sort of the same era, just a little bit later, but yeah, it was a great time.
I would have brought my 47 in, but I couldn't find where I parked it.
That's okay. That's all right.
All right, no problem.
That's cool.
So
Are they putting out a special car this year for the 70th anniversary?
Well, not a special car, just a lot of cool things happening with Porsche, whether it be the new GT3 RS, the GT2, or also now they made an announcement last week. We talked about it on our show earlier in the year, the Mission E, the all-electric sports car. Well, now they've actually named the Mission E. It's going to be called the Taycan, Taycan.
Saw that.
So pretty cool stuff. So a lot of stuff going on at Porsche these days.
if you get a hold of Porsche, the dealership there in Maitland, if they want to bring some food over like they had for the thing,
Oh yeah, that was some pretty good stuff. They had an awesome spread on Saturday. They did it up right. They did an awesome job.
It was just you and me and your wife, right? And she did a great job.
Yeah.
These other guys were screwing off somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. So, with that, we're going to segue right into Monday night.
Yeah.
Tell everybody, let them know what we're doing Monday night.
Well, Monday night's going to be a surprise, man. We're going to talk about 70th anniversary of Porsche, but you'll have to find out Monday night.
June
Come out,
18th,
you'll hear about
this
all
Monday.
that, and you'll see some cool stuff.
By the way, Brian's got an official shirt like this.
Yeah, that's right.
And a t-shirt, so you know what that means. When he's not going to those Gator things, he needs to be here working with us on Thursday. I mean, it's only fair. We go to Monday.
That's right.
You know, Monday.
That's right.
So,
Well, there we go.
All right.
We'll all be together Monday. again, that show's done a little more professional.
Just a little.
Because Brian pays attention to what he's doing. We all handle the stuff behind the scenes. John always does a great job with that and everybody, and we get the cameras going. But in front of the camera, there you go. That's someone that pays attention to what they're doing, stays on script, has a script, follows a script. What the hell? All right, so
where else?
Yeah, we will see you. We will see you on
sounds
Monday.
good.
Well,
Awesome.
we're about to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Anybody? Any shout outs?
You had one, but you forgot who it was. You remember?
I know my shout outs.
Hey,
One.
by the way,
wait.
Volkswagen and Audi Group on Friday, June 15th.
John,
here.
take care of all those. Okay,
That's
so
what we brought you out here
Yeah.
we didn't
You
bring
didn't
out
do
here.
bike
We
night.
didn't bring out here to drink beer and look
What do you
pretty.
mean? So anyway, we got Volkswagen and Audi night here at the Ace Friday, June 15th, and you already talked about Porsche night, and then we got Jeep and Truck night Wednesday, June 20th.
And I actually
6
heard that
p.m.
Porsche night might be a combo with Mercedes.
Yes,
Is
it's
that right?
going to be a Mercedes
It's
too.
always been that
So
way.
hey, but come on, come show them off.
Asked to be on the asked if they could be alone. I said, yeah, sure. Talk to somebody, but not us.
Yeah. Okay.
We got our Porsche people.
So then what?
And you like the way I got that? Now Porsche.
That's right. You got,
Porsche.
yeah, you got it right.
He
You got it
couldn't
right.
pronounce it before, but he's got it down pat.
But I got to tell you, I
What do we
watched
got?
the program this morning. It's about 3
Don't
o'clock
listen
in
to
the morning.
him.
I got to
Follow
say
the
this.
script, damn it.
And it was a European. They were from London.
Squirrel?
And they said Porsche. I went, what the hell?
It's all right. That's okay.
And then I really don't know. We got an epic bike ride, a ride-in on Saturday,
Oh,
June
that's-
16th. Do you know about it?
I know they're coming in, and it's for one of the hospital, Arnold Palmer Hospital.
Okay.
Yes.
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, they're coming in to ride in for
They should
Arnold
give us one
Palmer.
more notes.
I don't know anything about it.
They
I
got
just heard about it.
Father's Day brunch. You right?
Yep.
Necktie to enter to win a toolbox filled with tools. Gift certificate, munchies, and then we got Trivia Tuesday. So
We gotta
that's
come to
about
that
what
one,
we
though.
have going on. Shout outs. We got Indian Motorcycle.
Yeah, they're
Official sponsor of Ace Bike Night. Okay, we're actually going to call it Rain Night if it keeps going.
Yeah.
We're going to change the name.
And I see lightning all over.
Dionysi, I love their stuff. I mean, if you walked around there, when I walk in there, to me that's like the Porsche
Well, you know-
of the
leather, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, I was nice enough to adopt the three of you, including him. And if you wanted, you could get me that jacket that inflates. So if I fall off, it just inflates.
If we wanted.
You could get me
You're
that.
right. If we wanted, we could.
And by the way, talking about kids, give me some saliva.
Hey, it's got water in it.
Yeah. Who else we got?
Orlando Harley Davidson.
Hey, folks, I hope you're enjoying it because we have fun.
But come on, who else? Psycho Fever TV.
Yeah?
And what's the last one?
I can't read it.
The new one.
Oh, the new place downstairs. I just saw that
tattoo.
coming up. Tattoo place.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the open, where you did the show the last couple of times.
I
Now
need
it's
my
a tattoo
glasses.
place.
I can't read
Okay.
that.
Pretty cool.
It's Hart
Hart in Huntington Tattoo.
Hey.
Hart Huntington Tattoo.
You don't have to pay $22 to park,
That's right.
That's
right?
correct.
You
Yep.
come here at the Ace, get your tattoo.
I think they'll
drink
give you a
some beers,
discount if you get one
another
Psycho
one.
Fever.
We're gonna try to
TV.
get. We're
There you
trying to
go.
get a John a tattoo. He needs a tattoo, so we'll try to get that.
One more Stella, he's down there.
Maybe we can get that for the show.
Yeah, that'd be a great show.
We'll get it.
I think it's time to eat.
Yeah, I think
I think it's time to eat.
My shout out. I'm gonna go to the shout outs before we're here till midnight, and it starts raining again. My shout out, one shout out is to Mark. Mark, sorry you couldn't make it tonight. We miss you, brother. But I want to shout out because Mark came over. I'm having an electrical problem. He came over, poor guy. He was hunting it down for me up in the crawl space, and he doing it all. So
Took care of it.
he did. So Mark, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. My other one is for John here. John's had a stressful week. So John, shout out to you, man. I know
That's
it's
all right.
a
Look.
stressful week.
White hair.
White hair.
White hair.
Right here.
Video done?
And then I'm gonna end
We
it
didn't
with
do
a
it.
shout out to my sisters and my brother. And that's
And I'm
it.
going to give a shout out to everybody out there. Hey!
There you
Welcome
go.
to Cycle
And my shout out is to Hank for coming out to the Porsche 70th anniversary on
Oh, that was
Saturday.
fun. All right.
And
That was
having
fun.
fun with us. That was awesome. I really appreciate you spending time with us. So
You know what?
that's
And
my
your
shout out for the
wife
week.
was great. You'll love the ending because it came out
all right,
perfect.
awesome, cool.
All right, you guys ready to end it?
You ready?
Ready?
Ready.
All right.
All right.
Enjoy the adventure and enjoy
Take care.